Alright, what is up guys, welcome back to another video. We're just taking a quick look at Verasity here, and as we can see, looking like it is getting that nice little overextension and continuation past that Fibonacci level that we were talking about here. As I said, once this came up to this level here, basically pretty much touched the Fibonacci, the 038 on this daily candle here. If we look at the hourly time frame, it's a bit easier to see. But basically what happened was, once we came up and touched this this Fibonacci level here, I had a short position that got entered pretty much straight away on this Fibonacci level like this. And we could see now, you know, once we came up to that, we pretty much got rejected straight away back down to this previous level of resistance as support. And I did say that I probably was looking for a little bit of a deeper retracement for Verasity, but as you can see, it looked as though instead of that, it was basically coiling up for a bit more of a continuation. Looking quite bullish at the minute, isn't it, Verasity, breaking through these key levels of resistance, which is interesting to see. And once I saw on the daily time frame here that we had these two doji candles, we came back down again and touched this level. I basically set my stop loss to break even because I wasn't sure what was going to happen, to be honest, in this area here. So if you take a look at the chart here, basically what I did was I brought my stop loss down here to break even, and I just left this to run basically. I was looking really for a deeper retracement to come back down into this area looking something like this, only because on the daily time frame we were looking quite overextended. In my opinion, you could see obviously we came all the way up in a big push like this, consolidate for a week or two, and now looking like we're getting another push to the upside here. And especially with the breakout of this big bear market resistance, I would have expected maybe a deeper retracement to test this level like this before getting a real big push to the upside, along with these bearish divergences, which we're still seeing, by the way, just so you're aware. But it looks as though, you know, Verasity right now, it's starting to show some potential bullish structure, isn't it? Or at least a bullish break out of the bear market structure that we've seen. You can see the lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. But it looks like we've come up here, we've made a higher high, maybe a higher low, and you know, you could consider this maybe another higher high, or maybe this is just, you know, this push here is your higher high, clearly breaking out of, you know, I would say two key swing high resistances there, along with this key previous support, which was resistance again. Both very, very interesting levels. So you could say maybe this is your higher high, come down, make a higher low on the bear market resistance as support, and then get continuation. But overall, Verasity looking pretty damn good right now, and the volume has been incredible, hasn't it? We've not seen volume like this really, you could see, ever for Verasity on this KuCoin chart at the very least. So it's interesting to see how much this really has started to run, isn't it? Obviously it's been getting absolutely pummeled in the bear market for so long. We were covering Verasity and it's just trickling to the downside continuously, and everyone basically looked like they were waiting for their chance to shine. But I did keep talking about this big bullish divergence that we did have on the daily time frame, and you can see it finally did come to fruition, and we got that massive push to the upside, didn't we? And a clean breakout of a lot of resistance levels here, through some Fibonacci levels as well. The 023 getting absolutely melted, and now looking like we've cleanly potentially broken out of the 038 here as well today. Yesterday we got the push above, and today a little bit of continuation. So it'll be interesting to see what happens next. I would just like to preface this by saying that I do think Verasity is getting quite overextended in this local area, and I think realistically we're probably due for a bit of a pullback at some point. Obviously this may not happen straight away, but right now on the hourly, looking like we're coiling up here with another flag potentially for a continuation extension to the upside. And if that was the case, you know, you could say realistically, if this was your first push, we could come up again up to around, what is this, well over 1 cent at that point. 1.2 cents maybe, which would be interesting, wouldn't it? Obviously that overall 1 cent level as well, going to be a very, very key take profit resistance as well. So just keep your wits about you. Obviously things looking very, very good for Verasity right now, but don't get too ahead of yourself. Obviously we could still come up here, make a higher high, and then make a lower low if Bitcoin does decide to shit itself, which, you know, can happen really at any moment. So just keep your wits about you. But overall I would say Verasity here looking pretty damn good. I'd probably be looking for Verasity, if it does get a continuation here, probably looking to target that 050 as the next Fibonacci level. If we get the pullback, then obviously you want to see support on that 038, or if we get the deeper pullback, you could get a nice little pullback onto this previous level of resistance as support, and then a continuation up to the 050 would also look really nice, wouldn't it? So short term, I am still, you know, Verasity is looking good, but I am still bearish until we see clear bull market structure being created by Bitcoin and the wider market as well, not just Verasity. But mid to long term, I'm still super bullish on Verasity. I've got a huge bag for the long term, and I think it's going to do well, you know, the next 5 years or so, I would say. So thank you very much for watching, guys. That is it for today. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video.